Today, leadership is a force that can shape the destinies of organizations, communities, and individuals. Effective leadership is not just a title or a position, it's a profound and transformative art that gathers a set of guiding principles. These principles help exceptional leaders build their legacies and inspire others. They redefine leadership by accessing traditional notions of authority and power. And where's the magic? Well, they embrace empathy, self-awareness, and commitment to personal and collective growth. Effective leadership is not a one-size-fits-all concept. It's a dynamic and adaptable approach that shows the uniqueness of every individual and situation. Welcome to Alux, my friend, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Today we're talking about 15 principles of effective leadership. First up, you need to be a mentee before you can become a mentor. Effective leadership is an ever-evolving journey paved with growth and enlightenment. At the center is the relationship between mentorship and being a mentee. Picture this dynamic as a river that flows bidirectionally. Now, before individuals can ascend to the esteemed role of a mentor, they must embark on the foundational path of first being a mentee themselves. This initial phase is like a cornerstone. It's the profound initiation into the world of leadership and mentorship. As mentees, individuals get into the waters of guidance, soaking up the wisdom of experienced mentors just like a sponge. They navigate the twists and turns of real-world challenges, accumulating experiences as treasure along the way. Being a mentee offers more than just insights. It builds an understanding of what defines the mentor-mentee relationship. It's like learning the delicate art of orchestration before conducting a symphony. In essence, the journey from mentee to mentor is a seamless transition where the roles of learning and teaching intertwine harmoniously. This continuous exchange of wisdom enriches the individual and improves the collective knowledge of the leadership community. It's just the nature of growth, where those who seek knowledge become the torchbearers of enlightenment for others. It's all about people, and not all people are the same. Effective leadership is all about recognizing and cultivating the unique qualities of each team member. It's not about making everyone the same, but about appreciating the various skills, perspectives, and qualities that each person brings. Smart leaders understand that having a diverse team isn't just a checkbox to tick off. It's about innovation, creativity, and problem solving. It's about embracing the different backgrounds, experiences, and talents that each team member offers. Instead of trying to make everyone alike, leaders create an inclusive environment where diversity is not only accepted, but celebrated. This celebration of diversity isn't just for show, it's a crucial part of good leadership. Leaders understand that every team member has unique needs, goals, and motivations. They don't use a one-size-fits-all approach, but rather adapt their leadership style to fit each person's needs. By doing this, they build a high-performing team that benefits from the diverse skills and perspectives of its members. Master communication. Mastering communication is a crucial aspect of effective leadership, something that people who are committed to personal and professional growth work hard on throughout their lives. It's not just about exchanging words. It's more like a symphony of expression that includes things like tone, body language, and the ability to connect deeply with others. For those aiming to be influential and impactful leaders, becoming a communication expert is a lifelong journey. At its core, it means recognizing that good communication isn't just about talking, but also about being heard and understood. Get on this journey with patience and learn how you can see all that's going on with those around you. Don't try to study them and only observe them. Instead, find how you can get information right from them. Pay attention to how people express themselves, observe their body language, and confirm whether you're right about something or not. For example, if one of your colleagues seems a little bit off, don't just assume that they're mad about something work-related. Instead, talk with them, communicate to find out more about their feelings, but don't be too pushy. It might be their family that's upsetting them, their pet could be sick, or a bad moment they experienced in the morning. You just never know. Get the right things done. Being a great leader isn't just about doing things, it's about figuring out which things really matter. It's not about being busy all the time, but about achieving important results. Good leaders are like expert weavers, carefully choosing each action because it's significant and makes a difference. They know that in the fast-paced world that we live in, it's easy to keep moving without actually making progress. So they focus on prioritizing tasks, which means they decide what's most important and work on those things first. To be great at this, leaders use strategies like setting clear goals, managing their time well, and sharing tasks within their team. They set goals that match the big picture of what the organization wants to achieve and makes plans to reach those goals. They also understand that they can't do everything alone, so they give certain tasks to the right people on their team. Emotional intelligence is another important skill for leaders. It means understanding your own strengths and weaknesses and knowing where you can have the most impact. Leaders also understand the strengths and interests of their team members, so they assign tasks to people who are best suited to them. In the end, getting the right things done isn't just about staying busy, it's about making smart choices. It's about focusing your efforts where they'll make the most difference and helping the organization succeed. Good leaders follow this principle, creating a culture where work has a purpose and the results can be measured. Look outside, not inside. Being a good leader means finding a balance between understanding yourself and looking at the bigger picture. It's like having two lenses. One focuses on you, and the other one looks out at the world. So first, let's talk about looking out. Great leaders know they can't just think about themselves. They need to see the world around them. This means trying to understand what's happening beyond their own experiences and thoughts. It's like trying to step into other people's shoes and see things from their perspective. They're also paying attention to what's happening in the world because things are always changing and they're always connected. They read a lot, they learn from different people, and they keep an open mind. This helps them to come up with new ideas and solutions. Now, about understanding yourself, well, this is important too. Good leaders know their strengths and weaknesses. They also understand their own feelings and how to control them. So in simple terms, being a great leader is like having two superpowers. One helps you to see what's happening in the world, and the other helps you to understand yourself. By using both of these powers, you become a leader who can adapt to changes, think of new ideas, and make things better. It's like being an explorer, always ready for new adventures and challenges. This kind of leadership is what makes organizations succeed. Take full responsibility. Leadership is about taking responsibility for your actions and decisions, whether they lead to success or not. It's like being the captain of a ship, steering it through calm and rough waters with honesty and confidence. Good leaders understand that they just can't take credit when things go well, they also have to admit when things go wrong. Taking responsibility means being honest and open about your actions. It's not about blaming others or hiding your mistakes. Instead, it's about saying, I made a mistake and I'm going to learn from it. Leaders who are great at this don't avoid challenges and they don't point fingers at others. They step up and say, I'm a part of this and I'll make it right. One important thing is being transparent, which means being honest about what's going on. Leaders who take responsibility don't pretend to be perfect. They share their thoughts, admit when they mess up, and talk about how they'll do better next time. This honesty builds trust because it shows that they're real and not trying to hide anything. In essence, taking responsibility is a big part of being a good leader. It means owning up to what you do, whether it's good or bad, and being honest with your team. Leaders who do this create a culture where everyone takes responsibility for their actions and learns from their mistakes. This kind of leadership helps teams grow and succeed in the long run. Allow others to grow. Being a great leader isn't just about shining on your own. No, it's about helping your whole team grow and succeed. Think of it like being a gardener working on your own wonderful garden. Your job isn't just to look good, but to help everyone around you thrive. You know that when your team does well, the whole organization benefits. Helping others grow means being a mentor and a guide. It's about making a place where your team members aren't just workers, but also learners on a journey to get better at what they do. Leaders who are good at this really care about their team's progress. One important thing is giving power to others, which is called empowerment. Leaders who let others grow give their team chances to take on new challenges and make decisions. They trust their team's judgment and give them helpful feedback. They know that learning often comes with facing tough situations, and they encourage their team to see these challenges as opportunities to learn and get better. It's simple. Letting others grow is a big part of being a good leader. It means helping your team members become better at what they do. Leaders who do this create an environment where everyone is inspired to do their best and improve. This kind of leadership helps the whole organization succeed together. Be the first one to come and the last one to leave. Great leaders don't just talk the talk, they also walk the walk. This means they lead by example, showing their team how things should be done. Think of them as the engine that keeps the team moving forward. They're the first ones in and the last ones out, which means that they work hard and stay dedicated. Leading by example is all about being a role model. Leaders who are good at this don't just have a fancy title, they have a responsibility to inspire others through their actions. They show up early and stay late when needed, which sets a strong work ethic for everyone else. They know that being a leader means more than just telling people what to do, it means showing them that. This principle is like proof of their dedication. When they're the first ones in, it shows that they're excited to start the day and face challenges. They use this time to plan and get ready for what's ahead. And when they're the last ones to leave, it shows that they're willing to put in the extra effort to overcome problems and make sure the team meets its goals. Be highly passionate about what you do. Passion is that bright spark that lights up a great leader. They're like enthusiastic torchbearers who spread their excitement to the team. Their strong love for their work guides the whole organization and inspires everyone around them. Being passionate isn't just about supporting a cause, it's about being its biggest fan. Leaders who are passionate about what they do are fully committed and always eager for success. They're not just after results, they truly enjoy their work. This passion is like a magnetic force that pulls others in. It makes everyone on the team feel like they're a part of something important. Even small tasks become meaningful when leaders are passionate. This idea is connected to emotional intelligence, especially self-motivation. Leaders know that their own passion can motivate their team. When they show how much they love their work, it encourages others to give it their best too. Innovate. Innovation is like the heartbeat of visionary leaders. They know that in today's ever-changing world, you have to keep coming up with new and better ideas. They don't settle for doing things the same old way. They're always looking for ways to improve, adapt, and do things differently. Being innovative in leadership is like being an explorer, discovering new paths and places. Leaders who follow this principle don't just stick to the usual methods, no. They're curious and always want to make things better. They're like architects of change, using their clever ideas to shape the future. Innovation in leadership isn't just about fancy new technology, it's also about being creative and flexible. It can mean coming up with new plans, changing how things are done, or finding clever solutions to problems. Leaders who are innovative encourage their teams to think outside the box and try new things. Admit when you're wrong. Being a vulnerable leader is a sign of wisdom and strength. Great leaders know that everyone makes mistakes because, well, it's a part of being human. Admitting when you're wrong isn't a weakness. It's a way to show that you are strong and honest. Leaders who do this create an environment where people can be honest, trusted, and grow. Admitting when you're wrong means being humble and aware of your actions. It shows that you're willing to recognize your mistakes or wrong or bad decisions. Leaders who follow this principle know that they set an example for their team. When they admit their mistakes, it encourages others to do the same, which helps everyone get better. This idea is all about authenticity in leadership. It's not about being perfect. It's all about being willing to learn and improve. Leaders who embrace this principle create a place where people can be open and trusted, and everyone can get better together. Be the example. Great leadership isn't just about telling others what to do, it's about showing them how to do it through your actions. Being a role model means living up to an example of the values, principles, and behaviors that you want your team to follow. Exceptional leaders lead by doing and setting the standard for excellence. Being a role model means your actions match your words. Leaders who follow this principle know that consistency and authenticity are powerful. They understand that how they behave sets the standard for the whole team. If they expect everyone to be on time, well, they show up early. If they value hard work, they work diligently themselves. They don't ask for respect, they earn it by how they act. This idea isn't just about professional behavior, it's also about just being a good person. Leaders who are role models know that their character is just as important as their skills. They follow ethical standards, show empathy, and create a culture of respect and inclusion. Work well with a team. In the world of leadership, being able to work effectively with a team, look, it's really important. Great leaders know that they're not alone, they are a part of a team effort. And working well with that team means using everyone's strengths and skills to achieve a common goal. To do this, you need skills like communication, empathy, and problem solving when there are disagreements, because they will happen. Leaders who follow this idea are great at building good relationships with their teams. They make everyone feel like they belong and they trust each other. Leaders who work well with a team know that when people come together, they can do more than when they're on their own. They let their team members share their ideas and use their skills, which leads to new and better solutions. Basically, working well with a team isn't just a skill, it's a way of thinking. It means being a part of a group and understanding that leadership isn't just about one person. Leaders who do this create an environment where teamwork is valued, people work together, and the organization succeeds because everyone is doing their part. Focus on people. Good leadership is all about caring for people who are like the heartbeat of any organization. Exceptional leaders know that their success is connected to how well their team members are doing. They focus on people by paying attention to their growth, needs, and dreams. This isn't just a job for leaders, this is a big part of being a leader. Leaders who follow this idea see their team members as more than just workers. They see them as individuals with their own talents, dreams, and feelings. They make an effort to get to know their team members personally. Those who focus on people also help their team members to learn and grow. They mentor and coach them, giving them helpful feedback and celebrating their successes. They make sure everyone feels included no matter their background or perspective. Focusing on people isn't just a leadership idea, it's a way to make sure everyone in the organization does well. Leaders who do this create a workplace where people thrive, teams do great, and the organization succeeds. They know that leadership isn't about being in control, but about helping and lifting up those that they lead, making the future brighter for everyone. Know what you want. In leadership, having a clear sense of what you want to achieve, it's like having a guiding star. You need one. Great leaders know their goals and dreams, and they're determined to make them happen. Knowing what you want is not something that stays the same, it's a journey of discovering and improving yourself. Leaders who follow this idea spend time thinking about their goals, making clear plans, and sticking to their path. They don't get distracted by what others say or by things that don't matter to their vision. Good leaders understand their own passions and strengths. They use their emotions to keep going even when things get tough. They inspire their teams by being committed to the vision. Leaders who know what they want inspire others to follow them. Their clear sense of purpose becomes a motivation for their team, giving them direction and energy. They explain their vision well, getting their team excited and working together toward the same goal. And there you have it, Aluxer. 15 principles to mastering leadership. Soak them all in and use them to be a better leader every day. And look, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you back here next time, Aluxer. Take care.